Joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Lonzo Ball out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's Johnson. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Russell Westbrook out there with Monk. And it's Howard in at the 5 roaming the paint. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside, where we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Now here's Westbrook for the 3. Rebound collected by LaVine.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And he uses the glass on the layup. LaVine's got the opening basket of the game for Chicago.
You know what you get there, LaVine strong enough now to take on contact, able to complete the play.
Puts it up from 12, and Westbrook gets it to go.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Vucevic the pass to LaVine. Over Howard. LaVine can't hit. Now, here's Monk. Vucevic defending. Shoots the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. First quarter, just over a minute played. And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Paul with a wide open look. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist.
Boy, a terrific find. LaVine plays mostly the 2, but he came into the league as a point guard.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to James. For 3. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
You know, I don't think his three-point shooting, guys, is what we think of most with LeBron James, but it's certainly a big part of what makes him so dangerous and special now.
Cans it from downtown.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Westbrook, no good that time. And it's Chicago the other way. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped that one with.
James with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. 16 feet away. 5 to shoot. On its way from Monk for 2. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And now the fast break, LeBron with the ball.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
And, you know, when you've played over a decade and a half in the league, it's expected that you're going to slow down, but LeBron still going strong.
And he sinks the second. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's Chicago leading by 3. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
We've got Kendrick Nunn. Jordan is out there with Anthony. And it's LeBron James. And it's Ellington in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's James after the Bulls pick up 2. You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
Pass to White. Bradley against Jordan, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
First trip to the line for him here.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for White.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Williams against LeBron. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, you know, a big part of offensive rebounding is really relentless effort and high energy, and Jordan knows all about that.
Williams inside. Anthony on him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. He's off on the first. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for LeBron. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the Bulls. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, a nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. With the stoppage last season, the Bulls still became center stage after the release of the documentary The Last Dance, which covered their 6 titles with Michael Jordan in 8 seasons. There was record viewership, including most NBA players tuning in. Dynasties like those never lose their luster. Kevin?
Well said, D.A. Thanks. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on DeRozan.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Monk comes in for Wayne Ellington. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Tony Bradley. Johnson comes in for Williams. Zach LaVine's checked in for Kobe White. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Alex Caruso. Now here's LaVine. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Boy, DeRozan showing you good recognition there. Saw the gap in the defense and fired the pass to the wide open man. Doesn't get much better than that.
Here's Westbrook. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the middle. Johnson dishes to DeRozan.
This is something DeRozan does all too well. I mean, presses the issue, forces the issue, and then gets the defense to overcommit.
The Bulls have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And so he hits both.
How about this, fellas? I mean, DeRozan's aerial skills, his bounce, obvious from a very young age. His first dunk came when he was in the 6th grade, and he won the dunk contest at the high school All-American game. Major bounce.
Count that one.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Now LaVine. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Monk.
You know, battling inside, I like LaVine's aggressive approach. Tough to match without fouling.
And the second free throw, good. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. James.
You know, DeRozan has to put so much into the offensive end, you wonder if his defense suffers at times.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal, and it was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. And guys, for the Bulls, Kenny, Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Vucevic is out there with Johnson. Then there's Lonzo Ball. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's DeRozan in at the 3. Just 5 to shoot. Got it. Nice one there from LaVine. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand that.
My goodness. And you see why LaVine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
Ball against Westbrook. From 17 feet out. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Big hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you. Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. DeAndre Jordan comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Malik Monk. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from LeBron. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. 46 seconds left to play in the third. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on LeBron James. This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one. First free throw is good. Some changes for the Lakers. Anthony comes in for Anthony Davis. And Ellington is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Then for the Bulls, Williams comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. And so it's Nunn with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. 6-point game. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
So for the Bulls, Jones checked in for DeRozan. And it's White in for Zach LaVine. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Chicago leading by 4. And White kicks to Caruso. Bulls have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. LeBron against Williams. James in the post. And he lays it straight in. LeBron's got 5 points in the quarter.
Hard to play better defense than that, guys. I mean, but right there, James simply overpowered it.
Here's White. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we've reached the end of the third. Bulls lead by 4. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got DeAndre Jordan, Anthony out there with LeBron James. Then it's Kendrick Nunn, and it's Ellington in at the 2 spot. Vucevic gets double teamed. 4 on the shot clock. From deep. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Boy, LeBron's taking a lot of punishment over the years. For him, just part of the game.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
A lot of times when they needed some easy points in this game, they've been able to get to the foul line and get them.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
First one falls for him. Some changes for the Lakers. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Jordan. Monk comes in for Wayne Ellington. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. Chicago also making some changes. Johnson comes in for Tony Bradley. And it's Lonzo Ball in for White. And both free throws good for LeBron.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Kicks it to Vucevic over Howard. And it's good off the back rim and in. And the Bulls lead by 4.
You know, excellent execution at time from Vucevic, fellas. I mean, he's embracing being a leader for this team, and I think shots like that prove the point. You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Caruso, no good. Lakers shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Anthony, the pass to Howard. He dishes it to Monk. Here's Westbrook on the mark with the 15-footer.
Well, it looks to me like he can get this shot anytime he wants. I mean, so confident, so poised, always under control.
To the paint, here's Vucevic, and it's sent back by Howard. To tie it up. The kick out to Westbrook, and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Huge turnover at really the worst possible time. You have to value every possession, especially at this stage of the game.
Anthony Davis is checked in for Carmelo Anthony. Chicago also making some changes. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Williams. And Levine subbed in for Alex Caruso. Levine, and again, Chicago, no good. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Pass to Westbrook. And Levine with the block. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Timeout called the Lakers. They trail by 2. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Nikola Vucevic.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. With this game's still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. See how it plays out, Kevin.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Now here's Levine. Not a lot of room. Down low. Outside, Ball. Vucevic trying to get open. And the Bulls with another miss. Passes it to Davis. Floats it up for Davis. Count it.
AD staring them down and letting them know this ain't over yet.
Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 9 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
And here are the Bulls now. Here's Levine. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And there you go now. One of the NBA's rising stars, Levine stepping up when it counts.
And the Lakers call time here. The score knotted at 33. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Westbrook. Yes!
No surprise there. I mean, this is who Westbrook is. This is what Westbrook does. Ready to step up in the biggest moment.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen, how.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.